will never regret to be here tonight with us. Let's go, party is going on.
The certificates over the blockchain, first of all, it's still
All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you live and in living color, right? So listen, we're going to have a brief discussion today, tonight, this afternoon, just depending on where you're at in this awesome world we live in. So welcome, everyone. So let's go ahead and jump in. That was just a little glimpse of our live event in Dubai. A lot of those same individuals are going to be live with us next month in Atlanta. Okay, we have a huge live event in Atlanta. We have people from all over the world coming in, people flying in from Germany, from all different parts of the world, right? So you have an opportunity next month to meet our chairman of the board, who's a very successful billionaire. So I want to talk a little bit today about what you associate things with and link things with, right? Now, I'm going to have a little fun with this because I'm going to kind of chat about myself and something that was funny to me, because we associate things, we associate or link things sometimes that might not be logical, right? It might not connect completely, right? But it's very unique to each person. We associate things, a word, a phrase, something that triggers our eyes. We might connect it to something very unique that somebody might not expect, right? So let me lay this out for you, okay? You're going to laugh at me a little bit, and we're going to have a good time today, tonight, this afternoon, right? And we're going to make and draw this point because it's a very important point, because you want to know where your thought processes come from. And sometimes you have to evaluate them to see, okay, are they serving you? Do we need to eliminate them, right? We evaluate them and say, hey, is this helping? Do I need to make an adjustment in this area, right? But this one's going to be a little bit funny, and then we'll draw in some other points from it, right? So at an event, and I just saw someone on stage, right? I'm not going to tell you where it was or anything like that. We want to just stay stick to a few of the details just to drive home some of the story, right? So here I am. I'm seeing someone on stage, and the young lady is wearing a jumpsuit, right? And the jumpsuit is nice, right? But it's a certain color, right? And I immediately kept associating the jumpsuit. And ladies, don't get mad at me. All right, ladies, don't get mad at me. The jumpsuits are cool. I know they're in style and everything like that. There's a whole bunch of fashionistas I know that follow Daniel's Den. But for some reason, the color and how it was laid out, it kept triggering something and making me link it to something completely different that maybe most people won't associate that outfit with or link that outfit with. So I'm going to show on the screen, she's on stage wearing a jumpsuit, and people wear these jumpsuits now, it's in fashion, right? But for some weird reason, I kept linking it back and associating it to, I'm a nerd. Yeah. I kept associating that outfit to Ghostbusters. I mean, I kept looking at the young lady's outfit, and she was looking sharp, okay? But I kept on laughing at myself because all I could think about, all I could link or associate her outfit to was Ghostbusters. That's all I could think of. I just kept on thinking about Ghostbusters, right? So for some weird reason, it made me laugh, of course, because I'm thinking of this sharp lady is wearing a sharp outfit, but all I could think about is this sci-fi movie, right? But it reminded me again, our minds are very powerful, right? and our minds will continue to associate and link things together from our experience. And we actually have to be very careful when we hear new information or we see something that's different, because we can literally draw a positive association or links from something we see, because we'll draw it right from maybe some of our past experiences, or maybe from someone else's experiences that we overheard, right? Or maybe we associate it to something from the news, so then it might be a negative association or link. So we have to be very careful. Our minds are very powerful, and we have to be aware. And of course, this is a comical situation. I'm seeing a sharp young lady on stage, and I'm thinking about Ghostbusters, right? I'm thinking about Ghostbusters because I just love that movie, and that jumpsuit just continued to make me laugh. I just kept laughing in my head because I'm like, all I could think about is Ghostbusters, and I keep associating what I'm seeing, and I'm pulling in this situation, a positive association. Now I'm thinking about, chasing ghosts and putting them in the can and all the cool things that they did with that sci-fi movie, right? I'm a geek. I have my geek side to me, my jock side to me. We people are people, right? So I got a bunch of different sides to me also, right? But let me draw home this point, right? So our minds are very, very powerful, right? And if we are not guiding the information that we're getting, if we're not aware of the associations and things that we're linking images to or information to, we can draw wrong conclusions very, very quickly, right? Without the correct information. Or we might decide, hey, I got these past experiences, I'm sticking with that information, right? I'm going to associate and link things based on my past experiences only. I'm not going to create any new experiences. I'm just going to dwell in the past. And if someone brings a word to me, I might associate that word to something negative. Someone says, hey, you can be a millionaire by choice. You might associate the word millionaire with something negative. Somebody might say, hey, you can be financially free. You automatically link that to, no, that's not for me. That might be for somebody else. I posted a video with E.T., right? The hip hop preacher, and he was talking about, and someone was asking him about money. What was he thinking about money when he was younger, when he was growing up, right? He had an association and a link that, hey, you can have some money, right? You can have some to survive, right? You can have money to survive. You can have money to maybe do a little something here and there, pay your bills, but to thrive and to live lavishly and live out loud, he didn't have that association when he started out. So it made me think over and over again, what are the associations? What are we linking things to? When someone says, hey, I have a business opportunity for you, you might link it to something negative immediately because of maybe past experiences, or the worst one, someone else's negative experiences. They shared it with you, and they didn't even give you all the details about what they did or did not do to be within the organization or tap into what they were sharing, right? They didn't give you the whole picture, right? They just said, hey, this didn't work. They didn't tell you how often they put in the work, right? That 4-letter word, work. They didn't explain that to you. They didn't walk you through how they weren't willing to pay the price, how they weren't willing, right, to make the shift in mindset. They didn't share that information with you. So now you have a negative association or link. When someone comes to you with a business opportunity, you link it to someone else's negative experiences, not even your own experience. It's up to us what our associations and how we connect the dots and link things to. And that's why it's so amazing to be part of Wealth Builders Worldwide, because we're surrounded by independent people who have been through several experiences. When you get to hear from Gregory McKay, who literally was in millionaire status in real estate, and all that 2018 happened, and it wiped out all the things that he was working for, all the things that he built up, and he had to learn to change and adapt. When you hear success stories like that of people who have been through some things and how they've overcome through Wealth Builders Worldwide and used this tool of GS Partners, used this tool of Wealth Builders Worldwide to improve their quality of life and improve things for their families. That negative association about maybe this industry, the crypto industry, the referral marketing industry, those negative associations and links can start breaking off. So you can be like, wait, if he did it, I could do it. If he's financially free, which he is because of Wealth Builders Worldwide, I could be financially free. When you start hearing about Dr. Ty Bess and how he's been financially free for over 26 years, over 27 years actually, and how his sons have never worked for anyone but the family business, never worked for anyone else, just for themselves. When you start hearing stuff like that over and over and over again, it can start moving that negative association or link. When you realize that he's been financially free, built a very nice home for himself, $1 million home for himself. When you realize that Mr. Michael Delco has been financially free for over 8 years, retired himself, left his six-figure job for 7 figures and more, and financial freedom, and retired his family, retired his wife and his adult children, then you can start breaking off some of those negative associations and links. If he could do it, I could do it. When you start hearing about Tanisha Glaspie and how she used to be shy, but that strength of being an introvert, she harnessed it and used it towards social media and Facebook. And now we call her Facebook Diva, Facebook Queen. And she's connected over 400 people via social media and Facebook. When you start hearing stuff like that over and over again, it can start breaking the negative associations and links that you have. When you hear about single mothers making more from the side of the pool, and you're like, wait a minute, if she could do it, I could do it, right? So I started off kind of comical. I told you, hey, listen, I had this interaction, right, with a sharp young lady in a jumpsuit, right? And I cannot shake it. I kept thinking and associating what she was wearing to Ghostbusters. So I put a smile on my face and it made me laugh, but it drives home a good point. We associate things. We link things from our past experiences, right? Or things that other people have given to us, information that has been passed down from us. So be aware of that and start making the shift to break negative associations so you could start working on having a positive association, positive links to great things that can help you create more financial freedom, to create time freedom, financial freedom. That's what's happening in GS Partners. We're amassing assets, and it's just a simple 3-step process. 4-step process if you want to help others, right? But here's the 3-step process. Activate your monthly membership for $33. Acquire assets, share with others. Like I said, last one's optional. All of it's optional, actually. Enrolling for free is optional. Getting your membership is optional. But when you find out all of the great benefits and how for $33 you can position yourself to create passive residual income for the rest of your life, you're going to be like, sign me up. So get back with the person sharing this content with you. You will be in business for yourself, but never, 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 never by yourself, because we have a global support team here for you, okay? This is a glimpse of our global support team. I'm going to pull it up for you so you have that information. Get back with the person sharing this content with you so you can get the private password. This is some of the sharp individuals that's going to be able to support your goals and dreams. You're part of a system now. You're not by yourself, never by yourself, always with our Wealth Builders Global Support. We have live webinars multiple times a day at noon and 9 p.m., except for Sunday night. We just have Sunday night at 9 p.m. And then we have a live power call at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time and a whole bunch of free training and support, all right? So thank you, everybody, for your time. Definitely get back with the person sharing this content with you. If that person is me, go straight to y1income.com so you can get your free registration completed so we can start supporting your goals and dreams and connecting you with positive associations. Thank you so much for your time. You enjoy your day or night.